Today's Buccaneer Update, we're speaking with Charleston Southern softball coach Shane Winkler, whose Bucs were picked to finish third in yesterday's Big South preseason poll. What was your reaction to that prediction?
You know, it's about right for a preseason poll. A lot of preseason polls are based on what you did last year, and with us finishing tied for third in the conference last year, it really reflects for the preseason poll this year. We feel very strongly about what we're capable of doing this year. We return more starters than anyone else in the conference, so we're excited about that. The one thing the preseason poll does say more than anything is the season's right around the corner, and that's really exciting. Big South play is going to be very competitive this year. You don't need much motivation going into each series, but one motivating factor that we do have based on the preseason poll is there was a team that picked us to finish 7th, and there was a team that picked us to finish 6th, and we feel based on what we did last year and what we accomplished that we've earned a little more than that. So going into each Big South series, we get to think that that's the team that picked us 7th, and we have something to prove. So we get to use the preseason poll as a little bit of a motivating factor this year.
You guys finished third each of the last 2 years. What's the biggest key to taking that next step forward?
The biggest thing this year is we have some big-time experience. A lot of young players saw some time last year. We bring a lot of players back. We only lost 2 from last year's team, and Kimberly Hobbs in the circle and Aaron Kegley behind the plate. And they were big-time players for us, but what we believe what we brought in definitely replaces and then improves those spots. We have a lot more depth all the way around, and it's really exciting to see the way that a lot of the young players have developed.
Radford got picked to win the Big South. They've won the league regular season the last 3 years. You guys beat them 2 out of 3 here to end last regular season. How much of a confidence builder is that?
Well, it really was a confidence builder because Morgan Dowdy pitched 2 complete game shutouts on one day. She returns, so she knows she can pitch with anyone else in the conference, and hopefully with anyone else on our schedule, which we play some big time opponents. So that conference series right there just showed that we're ready to compete with anybody, ready to compete for a Big South championship, and we bring back, like I said, a lot of players that experienced a lot of success last year.
Talk about the experience. One of those, senior shortstop Megan Lombard, first team all-conference last year, 330 with 8 homers and 33 runs batted in. You guys have a lot of power as a team, so I guess you got a lot of confidence in the way you can swing the bats.
We do 1 through 9. We're gonna have the ability to swing the bats very well. We have about 14 players on our team that deserve an opportunity to start, which is going to be really nice because it's going to be competitive all year long. Just to find yourself in the starting lineup. We have some players from the left side that can lay the ball down and use some speed when they're utilized in the lineup. But 1 through 9, we're going to have the ability to slug it a little bit and score some runs. And it starts with Megan Lombard in that one spot. She's not your typical leadoff hitter that's just looking to put the ball in play and get on base. We use Megan to set the tone for our lineup and have the ability to hit an extra base hit, have the ability to hit the ball out of the park, and then we continue that on with the rest of our lineup. So we're excited about the power that our lineup shows this year and the ability to not only get on base, but get on base with extra base hits and hopefully score a lot of runs to help our pitching staff out.
In addition to the returners, you got 5 freshmen and a transfer and pitcher Lindsey Rother. What kind of impact do you think they can have this year?
The biggest thing they add is depth. Lindsey Rother comes in and helps out our pitching staff a lot. We got 3 new pitchers in, and each one of them will see significant time. Jen Giles has stepped up, and we'll see a lot of time, has done an amazing job in the circle. Smaller pitcher, but she throws the ball hard, moves the ball around well. Spencer Atkinson, another freshman pitcher. She's 5'10", had great pitchers. Body tall, long, lanky. She throws the ball extremely well. And then Lindsey Rother. She's a bigger pitcher at 5'11", but not very overpowering. But she's got some ACC experience, and she moves the ball around really well. So she's a very, very solid pitcher. Then we also bring in some other freshmen that'll bring some depth around the lineup. Hannah Wagner has the ability to step in behind the plate as a catcher and at first base. She swings the bat extremely well. And then MK Parnell and Sheila Tomlinson will also add some depth to the lineup.
Season opens in 2.5 weeks against Furman. Coach, good luck this year.
I appreciate it.